The world faces many challenges, such as changing climate, unsustainable infrastructure, loss of biodiversity, and food insecurity. These challenges are acutely felt across Africa. Often we react to these challenges only after they have had an impact and unintended consequences, such as following the construction of a new railway, road, or development corridor. At this time, it is too late and costly to mitigate or hard to adapt. We must find a better way. Researchers, practitioners, and communities are working together to get ahead of these problems by exploring the future of social, ecological, economic systems through the lens of land use. They use a participatory tool called Kesho to understand what landscapes will look like in the near and far future, focusing on 2030 and 2063 to align with the Sustainable Development Goals and the African Union 2063 Development Agenda. Kesho is a participatory scenario approach that was developed with the specific objective of integrating local perspectives from a range of stakeholders combined with semi-quantitative land use modelling. The process starts by understanding the historical transformations that have impacted on the present. Using this context, we set present-day boundary conditions as to what the land use is and how this could change in the future as climates change, populations grow, demands and policies change. Collectively, we co-produce narrative storylines of change, analyse and consolidate the scenarios, and validate the outputs with stakeholders. Kesho is a versatile tool that has proven to be effective in addressing complex sustainability issues, from local management up to wider policy decisions. In Kenya, Kesho has been used to analyse the interconnections between basic human well-being, environmental factors, and linear transport infrastructure from the coast to Lake Victoria. In Tanzania, Kesho has been used to explore trajectories of green growth, conservation, and climate-smart agriculture in rice, sugarcane, and teak plantations. In central Namibia, Kesho has explored the encroachment of informal settlements in riverine settings and the impacts of droughts and flooding. In northern Sri Lanka, Kesho has been used to look at the role of hybrid agri-ecotourism in supporting post-conflict displaced populations. In Zanzibar, Kesho has been instrumental in evaluating the relationships between food, water, energy, and livelihoods. In Ethiopia, Kesho has explored coffee futures for communities in the Jimma Highlands under challenges of changing climates and coffee disease interactions. In southern Kenya, Kesho has been used for exploring where the future migration corridors will be for elephants as agriculture expands and populations grow. In Botswana, Kesho has been used to explore the relationship between pastoral populations, communities, and conservation across the Okavango Delta. In northern Thailand, Kesho has been used to explore the future forests and community development in Nan Province. This information has been used to make informed decisions about how to balance these critical elements to improve the well-being of local communities while preserving the natural environment. At a national scale, Kesho has been used to assess how land use could change into the future use change on carbon, biodiversity, and water security. These examples highlight the versatility and usefulness of Kesho in promoting sustainable development in a variety of contexts. By engaging diverse stakeholders to co-produce scenarios of future land use and land cover change, Kesho has enhanced social learning, built collaborative networks, and ownership of the outputs. By understanding how diverse but plausible land use futures could happen in the face of uncertainty allows us to plan. These scenarios provide an opportunity to identify synergies which could support more effective sustainable strategies that avoid unintended consequences or significant trade-offs. These scenarios can provide insights into how to achieve the more equitable future we want to create and could support more effective use of funding for sustainable development. In memory of Dr. Ochieng Nyumba, who was passionate about creating a better future for Kenya and the wider world where there is space for wildlife, development, and partnerships. 1979 to 2023.